Botafogo are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Pele! That's going to go a long way. Solar. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, it's come off the upright. Has a look and place it forward. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. 2 down already, a nightmare start. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's delightful. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Kukçu. Damian.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Camavinga. Botafogo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to...
Tries a shot! And again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Camavinga. Barcelona already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's on his own. He's had a shot. Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Botafogo are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kukçu. Now it's Messi. Schneider. To Gerrard. O'Shea. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's... There's the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Botafogo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And Solar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Pele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. That's a sharp pass. Zola! Oh, terrific save.
That's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Darmian cuts it out. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. And it's played in here. And he was quick to react. Zola on 2 now and looking for 3. He is through here. And this is Zola. Knocks it out wide. O'Shea. Good take, and is he in? Camavinga. And Neymar. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Pass somewhat off target. And we've reached half-time. Oh, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Agradecemos a colaboração.
कर दिया भाई समोसा समोसा ये तो गड़बड़ कर दिया बे Okay. All right.
Away we go again.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
That has been slung wide. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Played out towards the right wing. Picked out brilliant, it's Pele! And yes, it's... And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
कहीं से भी
Makaleli. Darmian. Kubasi. Now it's Pele. And this is Pele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back in possession and ready to go again. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Defending was strong and firm. Delivered across. Zola. Now it's Pele. And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Makaleli. And Guardiol. Makaleli. Van Dijk. Darmian. Probing pass. Pass is just off target. O'Shea. Gerrard. Could move up a gear here. And this is Pele. In with the challenge. Guardiol defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Looks across and plays it in. Priol promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Snyder. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Berry, the man that is tenacity personified. O'Shea tries to pass it through. Lovely feet. Crosses it into the area. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is good progress on the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's where it came from. Played out to the left flank. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Pele. Solar. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's having a shot! Darmian clears without hesitation. And it's Snyder. And he skips past his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Look at the space. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Gerrard really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Looks a good cross. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And this is Zola. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's having a good look here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Snyder!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Mbappe might just make this. Guardiola looking to play him in. Neymar delivered from distance. Brilliantly cut out. And that is that.
But this
Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was...
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है यार. भाई साहब क्या हो क्या रहा है ये मैन इतने यार.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and...
It's Maradona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That looks a good cross. That has been cut short. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. This is a promising build-up. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Costa Curta. Van Basten. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's a real chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
क्या रहा
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Looking for options for movement. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Kukçu. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckham knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Maradona. Rummenigge. Neymar. Rummenigge. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
He's in, must be!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No, it's come to nothing.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Beckham. And that pass just didn't quite work. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk. Kubasi. Darmian. Kukçu. That's a cute ball. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Koundé. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Van Basten. Makalele. Oh, what has happened here? He's well. There's the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool...
And that is indeed the final act. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros puestos de comida.
So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So now the difference is 3. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Van Dijk cuts it out. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Darmian. Kukçu. Makalele. And he cuts out the supply. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Maradona. Kubasi. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Messi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, this looks sharp. Beckham, given the lift of his goal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that could set him on his way. And that is well cleared.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 2 then.
17, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 9.
McAllister with the short one. Beckham! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Camavinga. A vicious ball here. Oh, he's all alone. He's having a shot! And no mistake. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Damian. And he's opted for the long pass. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Kupchu. Kubasi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is one way to stop him. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vardiol. And the keeper's got it again. Chooses to go cross-field. And Vardiol. Van Dijk. Van Basten running with intent. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Maradona is standing over this one. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Maradona! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Akanji. Damian. McGinn. Now it's Neymar. Scholes with the slide tackle there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Vardiol makes the interception. And this is Van Basten. And it's Van Basten. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. That's a throw. Koundé. Maradona.
5 minutos de
And it's
descuento.
McAllister. That's an imaginative pass. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now, can they get him away? That's really well manoeuvred.
Kukchu.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Alvarez. And the referee brings it to a close.
अरे यार
Got away. A position of great promise
क्या हो
they
रहा है
established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
भाई साहब 3 गेम हार गया यार सेंटर बैक सेंटर बैक में कौन है बे सेंटर बैक में कौन है बे central midfielder right back with right back okay. Kalulu. Very cute. रिकमेंड कर गया यार हेलो गाइस लो काहे नहीं आ रहा है कोई भी क्या हो गया बे ये क्या हो गया क्यों नहीं आ रहा कोई भी कैसे कैसे एक भी व्यूज है यार मेरे को नहीं हो रहा acceptance at ba भाई साहब डिवीजन 2 में पहुंचने नहीं दे रहा क्या बेकार इसको रिकमेंड ही नहीं कर रहा यार
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
let's go let's go
There's the whistle. Cameroon have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another.
Decent chance!
ओ बे यार बच गया
No, just not
मैं
quite.
सोचा चल
Kante
गया
certainly
होगा
knows
अंदर
that
ही
he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kalulu has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
He's a fine all-round defender, Peter. Physically, he's strong. He's a good reader of the game and never afraid to put in a tackle, a well-timed tackle. I don't think any opposition forward will relish playing against him. I think I'm right in saying that.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Just eases him off the ball. Kubasi. Damian. Kubasi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And Makaleli. Kupchu. And it's Damia. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Kirkchu. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's straight offside. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. That has not gone well. It's going to be another throw. Mateus. Gravenberg. Kante. Conte! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nice control. There's a look. Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now that's well seen too. Kupchu. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a little off target. Kupchu. Damian. Kubasi. And the cross comes in. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. Looks across and plays it in. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Messi. That's an excellent interception. Yamal. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Damian, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Serginho, now the ball in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's found a way through. Makaleli. And this is Kante. Shapes to shoot! And That's in! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Cameroon restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that pass isn't... Real chance! That's got him rattled. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Conte tries to play it through. Camavinga looking to play him in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Makaleli looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured. It's Neymar! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Now it's Neymar. That looks a good cross. That is some save from Khan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. Mateus! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that.
And a chance! Terrific from Mateus! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Yamal. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Valverde. Oh, that's delightful.
Mateus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So what can they make of this? Cameroon have reclaimed it. Lovely pass, but... And the shots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Valverde. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Serginho gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, they've got it again. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Just cruising. They are cruising. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Kante at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Changement en cours.
Into the last 5 minutes. Darmian. Crossed into the box. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking for the run. Valverde. And here's Makalele. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And they are right back within touch. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. There will be 4 extra minutes. Silvesh. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Attention, changement.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots of... And that will be it. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Shot a goal! There it is!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for a runner. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Reinders. Serginho. And the counter-attack is on for Uruguay. And the through ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's having a shot! Off the post! And he's quick to get rid.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Serginho. And it's Rijkaard. And Reinders. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Chance, surely! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Played into space. It's a really well-measured ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kukçu. He's looking wide. Reinders.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's played through for him. Oh, can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. Now it's Forlan. Diouf. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Darmian. That's headed upfield. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicked it back promptly. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Forlan. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That's a promising position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. That's a cute ball. Neymar wants to run onto this. Cannavaro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Neymar. Makaleli.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hangs one in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Reinders. Serginho. Oh, he's goal side. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. The ball has bounced loose now. Rijkaard. Makaleli. And it's Kukçu. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's a sharp pass. Neymar. And he whips in across. Well timed, excellent interception.
Habrá 1 minuto de descuento.
Now it's Forlan. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Serginho. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Camavinga. Now it's Neymar. And Makaleli. Mignon deals with that nice and simple. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Uruguay! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Rijkaard. Now it's Forlan.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
That has been cut short.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Almost an hour gone. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Wirtz. Vardiol wins the duel this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi gets into a good position. Swung over. Wirtz. Reinders. Rijkaard. Now Hausen. And it's Rijkaard. There they go, hunting in packs. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Kupchu. Makaleli. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 4, Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, el dorsal 25, el dorsal 17.
That's a decent clearance. Makaleli. And back it goes. That's where it came from. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is just caressing the ball. Wirtz is in a really good position out wide. Tries to get it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a good run down the right. And he lines up a cross.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Van Dijk. Barcelona very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something...
Decent chance! And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Serginho. Serginho venturing down the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches. Akanji.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he's quick to return it.
Uruguay really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Knocks it out wide. And he's managed to get free.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And this is Neymar. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Gets a good foot in there. Played out towards the right wing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Oh, this is a great... There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He's there to hit it!
Well, he got rid because he was under
And
pressure.
that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Yeah, yeah. It's not fair, bro.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Intense.
emotions. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Yeah, be.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football.
Decent chance! Kupchu. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's a key interception. Kupchu. Driving on and making good progress. Messi. Messi's cross.
Oh, be.
And that's the keeper's ball. Stood up well to him there. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Corner it is. Barcelona.
Mere se ponga.
First in the game for either side, actually. Neymar is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Neymar!
Shoot it.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it's
इतने जोर से मारा बे.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now it's Romario. Now it's Dani Olmo. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's lofted through. Shot!
Not
Chutiça.
quite the end product required. Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Well, now here's a good bat. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Makaleli is offering a nice smile there.
And it's been taken short. Oh, good. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Cucu.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key.
He leaps for it. Has fallen kindly here. He's got a goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And Romario! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, what a skill set he has. He's just ghosted past a couple of defenders.
That'll be a throw. And it's Olmo. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. And he's there to belt it away. No, that's been intercepted. And that is out of play. Kukçu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, that's fabulous.
But
That was very necessary. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Romario. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Kubasi. Looking to play him in. That's a good... Mbappe! And that's a tidy finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kubasi. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Hernandez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Neymar. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Opts for safety. And the referee has blown for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And we are back on the way. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Kukçu. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Darmian. Makaleli. And Darmian.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kukçu. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. And they've got rid. Makaleli. Distributed tidily. And he's quick to return it. That is good alertness. And it's Camavinga. Not the most accurate pass. Out of play for a throw. Vardiol. Van Dijk. Kubasi. Makaleli. 60 minutes played. And here's Mbappe. And he's having a hit! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone
And the shot!
Oh.
But he's left disappointed.
Romario is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Romario. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. And it's in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And Romario! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's going to go a long way. Produces a cross. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vardiol. Played out to the left flank. Not Oh no, what has happened here? Just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Ronaldinho. And he shoots! Mbappe.
Barcelona clearly are.
Could be danger here. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They have turned it round again! Undoubtedly, one of the great games. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Romario really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 80.
Barcelona leading now.
El dorsal
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
El dorsal 4. Boyan Krikic.
Passing is
El
crisp
dorsal
and sharp.
18. El
Guardiola.
dorsal 13. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And this is Neymar. De Jong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Bojan. Batistuta. And he's cut it out. McGinn. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Van Dijk. Ribery. Five minutes left on the clock. Kukçu. Guardiola. This is a promising build-up. Now it's McGinn.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that interception was most necessary. Batistuta. Can he finish? And the ball. Vinicius Junior! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Ribery. Bojan. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Bojan. Kukçu. And it's McAllister. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a